Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. That's an old Yes song that I heard on the way home. Never really liked that song, but I thought it would be a good opening. Anyway, this is Punchlines. I'm Frank Nicotero, longtime comedian, lifelong sports fan, and today's show hopefully will not be as painful as this was for me last night. It's Thursday, February 15th. It's time for Punchlines. So we'll get him in.
I know.
Take two.
All right,
here we go. Hey, February 15th, Thursday. Time for no, you're fine. Yeah, about a minute. This is me last night making it. It's February 15th, Thursday. It's Thursday, February 15th. Punchlines. It's going to hit the bullseye. This guy pokes his head in. This was a good one here, Steve. I'll explain it in a second. Yes, that was me last night for Valentine's Day. That was it's a new thing called Play at the Luxor. And it's like an adult playground, and what's kind of cool is all the games are not video games. So there's nothing video about it. There's like a lot of like kind of skee ball stuff, stuff where you got to move this thing along a metal railing, and they have booze. So why not?
So an adult playground.
It's an adult playground is what it is. They had a thing where you got to walk across this beam while the things are trying to knock you off. I mean, it was a lot of fun. So I recommend it. I think it just opened a couple weeks ago. So it was a good place to spend a night. So they had the Velcro seat, the Velcro jumping wall. I'm like, I got to do this. Then I'm like, oh, this will be a good show open. I'm going to bounce super high. I'm going to lay him backwards right on the bullseye and be like, what's up? It's time for punchlines. Yeah, it's not that easy. You think it's going to be a little easier. And as you saw, suffered some groin injuries as well.
Yeah, it didn't seem like the trampoline had much spring to it.
It didn't. It did. But also you're a little afraid. I mean, I don't know. I'm afraid of tramps. 3, 4. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. I was going to say he's dropping by coming up, but he walked in during that video, and we've had him on before. He's a former UNLV quarterback. We like to point that out. We had footage of him last time he was here, but we know him as the GM of the South Point Arena. It's Steve Stallworth, ladies and gentlemen. Hey.
All right.
Steve, what's happening, man?
All right. Hey, great to be here, Frank. Always great to see you. You have great energy, man. I get fired up when I come in here.
Well, that's what we try to do here. Get people moving. We like it.
I love it.
You got the hat on. You're ready to go for horse cutting, and I want you to explain because I'm going to be a novice here. I'm not sure what horse cutting is, but I'm excited to go see it. So,
okay, well, I think I can give you a little analogy that your viewers and listeners might appreciate here, Frank. So horse cutting is when a horse walks into a herd of cows and cuts one out, kind of a cowboy thing. But the deal is once he cuts one out, all that cow wants to do is get back to his homeboys in the herd. Okay. So the horse has to keep him out, and he's judged on how well he does it. So for me, it's kind of like Jalen Ramsey trying to cover Tyreek Hill and not letting him, get to the end zone. So it's kind of the same thing there. Yeah.
So people are going to see. We can go and we can see. Not only can we see a lot of horses, we're going to see a lot of cows.
Oh, 4,000 of them this week.
Get out of here!
True story.
And we have the barn out back. Now remember, this is the South Point Hotel and Casino we're talking about. We do the show every day here in the sports book. There's so much more on property. We have 11 restaurants. There's bowling. There's everything you could possibly need. But there's like a full arena, and then the barn. You can hold how many?
Oh, yeah. No, we'll have 4,000 cows in this week. And
oh my God.
This event, as your listeners know and viewers know, this casino is owned by Michael and Paula Gahn.
Right.
And Mrs. Gahn was the inspiration for the Equestrian Center. And this is her. She does several events a year, but this is her main event, MANE.
Yeah, it's Maine. See,
there we go.
Well, we have the thing there. Can we put the flyer up there? Steve walked in. He goes, "Oh, you even have the flyer." So let's show the flyer.
Oh, well, now this is coming up.
That's not this way on thing. Let's wait.
Yeah,
for that.
yeah. That's another one.
So people can come, and how do they just come?
It's free to the public.
That's what I was gonna say. It's free.
It's from about 8:00 in the morning till literally midnight every night.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's all day long, and but it's really cool. These are very, very expensive horses. These are big time trainers. The best trainers and horse cutters around the country are here,
and they're competing for cash.
Big money.
Yeah. What kind of money are we talking here?
Oh, you're talking probably $600,000-700,000 over the week.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. Now the big event is Saturday night. So if you really want to come see something cool, we'll open the doors at 6:00. That's when all the finalists will show up Saturday night. There's a beautiful opening and a lot of pageantry and So it's beautiful. Saturday night, about 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So come on out.
That's what I want to know. Now, I was going to think about Friday night, but I found out that I might have just scored myself a ticket to go see Night Ranger at the Stratosphere.
Oh,
so
there we go.
And
Love it.
And Night Ranger fan? Sister Christian?
Immediate no.
They're a little young over there on that side of the
kid
booth
over
there,
here, Kane,
Frank.
our new 20.
Jeez.
Have you ever heard of Night Ranger? Have you ever heard of Rat? Round and Rat?
Poison.
Poison.
Cinderella. Oh, okay. There we go.
Well,
All right.
Jerry's our resident shredder. He's a guitar player, so he knows music because he plays music. But Ryan, you're 80s hair band. Can you name one 80s hair band?
Kiss?
Okay, well, they were
Oh.
more like 70s, but okay.
Oh.
Not bad.
But they
though.
were still around in the 80s.
Yeah.
So the Super Bowl, obviously, we're all done with the Super Bowl, but you at the arena, it was nuts over there.
Oh, yeah. No, we had, Frank, on property, I think the estimation was around 7,000
That's
people.
I was here.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
we had about 1,000 people in the arena on the concourse,
Yeah.
which were our hotel guests. We always want to make sure they have their own spot. So it was great.
Yeah, me and myself and Ralph, who hosts Race Day Las Vegas here, and Jeff Parles and I, we went upstairs. We saw all the banquet rooms.
Yep.
The prices for stuff was amazing.
Amazing.
And then the arena was packed as well. It was a good time. I was down here in the sports book watching it. We had a blast.
And we have our first meeting today to talk about March Madness. So that'll be in that same exact room, same concept.
Now,
It'll be
see,
fun.
that's what we're really excited for. That college basketball, obviously, all these tournaments. We have so many tournaments in town as well.
Yep.
But March Madness, you guys do it big.
Amazing. We put out the basketball floor, full size. We have free throw shooting contests. We'll talk a lot more about that as we get closer. but
Oh
it's
no!
lot of
Wait a
fun.
second. A free throw shooting contest. Frank versus Ryan. That's what we're doing. How are you on the charity stripe?
I'm not good on the hardwood.
Now,
We'll
Frank, if you make 4 out of 5, you get a bucket of beer.
I am going
right.
to
So there you
practice so
go.
hard
All
for
right.
a month.
All right.
I am
We
going to
can-
practice.
we can do that. We
4
can do
out of 5. Bucket of beer, and then we have to finish the beers on camera within 60 seconds.
A bucket
I like it.
in 60 seconds.
I'll take care of 4. Can you do 2?
In 60 seconds, sure.
So listen. So now this big thing, this Barry Odom thing. So that's with the Flyers. Let's put the flyer up. And you were texting me about this.
This is a fun one, Frank.
Yeah.
So every year we do the Tough Hedeman Bull Riding event, which
Okay.
is on March 2nd, which is a great event in and of itself.
Okay.
$30 general admission ticket. I mean, we sell it out every year. How do you beat that? You can't do anything for $30 in Vegas
You
anymore. It's a beautiful night. Greatest bulls and bull riders in the country. And we always do it on NASCAR weekend.
Okay.
So we'll have a great, like I said, a great NASCAR crowd there, a great local crowd. But we're having dinner with Coach Odom this past week. Coach Odom, of course, our UNLV head football coach,
Right.
who had an amazing year. The
Unbelievable,
yes.
Best year we've had in 20 years.
Right.
Anyway, he was born and raised in Oklahoma
Okay.
and was raised a cowboy, and he said he's always wanted to ride a bull. And I said, well,
And the light bulb went off.
be careful what you wish for, Coach. Tough Hedeman was his idol as a kid.
Okay.
He's never met Tough Hedeman, so we are going to put him with Tough Hedeman.
Oh,
Tough's
man.
going to teach him how to ride a bull. We've already gotten the bull, Willie. I think I sent that to you, Ryan.
Yes.
Willie the bull.
Willie
Okay.
the bull.
Is Willie like what kind of bull is Willie?
Oh, Willie's a bull.
This is like a real thing.
Oh yeah, I sent it to Ryan.
So
Big
this
horns.
is not. This isn't a mechanical bull.
This isn't a mechanical
no,
bull.
no,
It's an
no.
actual bull named Willie.
But Coach has been texting me. He's been practicing. He's got the stability ball with a little handle on it, and he's got YouTube going. He's been practicing. He's taking this seriously. So what we're going to do as a little fundraiser for UNLV football, we're going to have a meet and greet with Coach Odom,
wow.
with Tough Hedeman. It's a fundraiser for UNLV football. We'd love to encourage your listeners,
Yes.
your viewers to come out. We got reports that Coach Pierce, AP, is going to be there.
Wow, from the
we've
Raiders.
From the Raiders. We got a lot of big time guys that are going to be there to watch. I mean, you can imagine how many of his
Yes,
friends
wanna
want to
see
see
this.
this. Right.
Is Antonio Pierce getting on a bull? He's not. getting on a bull.
We got another one if he
We
wants.
got a couple weeks to get him ready. Maybe I don't know.
Ironically, March 2nd is also the very first day of spring football for UNLV. So we'll be talking about UNLV football and all the changes going on in their world too.
All
So,
right.
And you know
It'll be
what's
good.
2 days after that day? My birthday.
oh, there we go.
there you go. Now,
Now, Ryan, do we need to put Frank on
Yes.
a
No.
bull?
That's exactly what we need to do.
Ryan's
birthday
exactly.
bull.
Hold
Yep,
on.
yep.
Let me read my contract.
Absolutely perfect.
Nothing about bulls. Well, that's my question. So when he gets tutored by how do you say his first name? Tough.
Tough, Tuff, Tough
It's Tough.
Hedeman.
Is that not the cool? I want to know. Can we call me Tough for the rest of the week? Tough Nicotero.
You were cranky Frankie yesterday.
I was no. I was tired, Frankie, yesterday.
Which
Do a little
turned into
Googling, though, Frank. He's
Yeah.
the most famous bull rider in bull riding history. He and Ty Murray.
Okay, I know that name.
The
Okay,
two
good.
best in the world, yes.
Is anyone, when they meet and when he's training them, is there any video going on? Are they videoing that for you? Because if not, I would like to volunteer our services to do that.
Well, Tuff's advice is pretty simple. Just hang on.
Hang on. All
yeah,
right.
right.
Well, Ann and Jerry, we're going to coordinate. So if we kind of want to get some behind the scenes footage that we put
come
up
on. We'd love to have you guys out. Come out to the meet and greet.
Yeah,
We'll take you behind the scenes to the bulls. And
I am
we'll
not
do the
getting
whole
on a
thing.
bull, Ryan. Get that out of your mind right now.
I think we're gonna make it happen.
Is there like an old bull, like not Willie, but is there one that you can just sit on for like selfies?
We could probably figure something out. Yeah, we
like
could
the
probably
one
figure
named
something out,
Mechanical Bull. Can we do that? I've been on a Mechanical Bull. I mean, Jesus, Steve, you just saw me on a trampoline going into a wall, hurting myself, and that was cushioned. So
Yeah, the hard
don't
part.
call me chicken. I swear to God, if you call, I will Marty McFly it, and I'll do it because I don't want to be called chicken. All right, folks, stay tuned for this. This is going to be
That's
amazing.
right. And the hard part's not riding the bull, Frank. The hard
what?
part's getting off.
Oh, jeez.
That's the hard part.
Really? Because you don't, yeah, all right. Well, maybe a rodeo clown. Oh, maybe I could be a rodeo clown that just hides out, just pops his head up every 10 minutes. Because last time I went to an event down there, there was some VIP seating in the middle of the ring for the bull.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, that would be like they were having a drink and they're in the middle. That sounds like more my speed. I'm not getting on a bull. Chris, Vinny! All right, anyway, Steve, as always, listen, so come out, this goes on for how long again? All weekend?
Well, the
Even
cutting
longer.
event is all week,
the
yep,
main-
through Sunday. And like I said, if you're bored Saturday night, that's sort of the showcase with the best cutters
That's
in the
when I'm
world, and that's actually a fun night to watch some great athletes,
And the price
both
is
horses, and the price is
The
right,
price is
free.
right. All right, I love it. Steve Stallworth stopping by us. The second time here. You're always entertaining. You always give us a lot of information. He didn't give us any ideas, though, about bull riding for me. That did not happen just now. But we are going to cover that. We want to see Coach Odom. How long does Coach Odom stay on that bull, do you think? Is there any
Well,
over
we're
under
going to
on this?
actually have a little a little Calcutta that night.
Okay.
And we're going to anybody can throw money in. We got a certain amount of money you throw in, and whoever gets closest to that will win half the pot.
All right.
So there you go.
All right.
So
Sounds like a great
you can get in on that program too, Frank.
I'm in.
All your viewers, if they want to get a little action, I know they love action.
They do.
Yes.
Oh, my God. All right, Steve Stallworth, thank you for listen.
Hey,
Steve,
Frank, good
you're the
stuff,
best.
man.
Yeah, you talk about
We
energy.
appreciate you.
You always come in with energy, Steve Stallworth. All right,
All right.
cool. So
Thank you, guys.
We're gonna thank you, Steve. Yeah, you can head out. I mean, I don't want to keep you here. You're probably got an arena.
Oh, no.
to run.
Okay, I'm out. There we
Yeah,
go.
we're not doing a commercial. Yeah, I didn't know how to gracefully do that, but
All right, guys.
he's
Thanks,
riding
Frank.
off into the
Thanks.
sunset.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Thank you.
stopping in. That's fascinating. We're shooting the bull stuff with Odom, but I'm not getting. Oh God, Brian, if you get on a bull, you're a new father. I can't ask you to get on a bull. He's the best. That guy. That's twice he's come in. Entertaining as all heck.
I would do it.
I love him. So, all right, let's go on to let's talk about today's episode. It's episode 90, by the way. Jeff Parles will be here.
That it is.
We'll talk some Caitlin Clark for Frank Murgy because Frank Murgy, who's in the room every day, he's like, do you know what today is? I'm like, yes, it's Caitlin Clark Day. He has been watching more female, specifically Caitlin Clark. He's obsessed with her. She's 8 points away. We're going to talk about that with Jeff, and there's ways you can bet on it, and I might do something stupid. I'm not getting on a bull. I have been on an ostrich.
That's not a bull.
It is not, but they're mean. They're meaner than bulls.
But I was going to
maybe
make an
not meaner
ostrich
than a bull.
noise, but decided not to.
All right. Horns and helmets. Amazing concept. Come down and watch the ball coach try to make 8 seconds. Exactly. There you go. It's going to be great, Andrew. I agree. That's Andrew Binder checking in from, is he downstairs?
Somewhere on property.
Somewhere on property. We love Andrew. All right. Hello, sir. Sir's watching. What was that?
Andrew, text Jerry back.
Oh, Jerry needs you to text him back. So now, what am I, an errand boy now? He made a delivery boy out of me. Yeah, Andrew, Jerry needs you to text him back. Is there anything pertinent that I can help with? No?
That was it. That was good.
That's all we need to know? I hope it's about that I'm not supposed to be on a bull ever. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the day. It's episode... Oh, no, it's February 15th.
Yep.
I need a sip of water. I'm already getting nervous at the thought of being on a bull. I'll sit on one for like a cute picture.
Okay.
How is he riding a bull? This is a coach. Spring football starts March 2nd. They're going to put their coach on a bull?
Yeah. How else do you get players bought into the team?
All right, wait. Chris Andrews, wait. Hold on. There's a text from Chris Andrews.
All right. February 15th. Guess what
Welcome
day it
back, my friend Emerson. I said yes. I'm so sorry. I said yes for Emerson. for the song I open with. It's Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Damn it, Chris, I don't make music mistakes like that. Chris, you can text anytime right now and say that Frank is not allowed on a bull. Go ahead, text that. Andrew, text Jerry.
Oh, I just got a text from Chris.
From Chris, what did he say?
Frank is encouraged to be on the bull.
He did not say that. You're lying. That is not in the group text.
No, he didn't.
I'm not. All right. Don't do the chicken thing because it's going to make me want to do it. All right. It's February. Not February. Brew, bro. It's good brew. February 15, 2024. It's National Wisconsin Day. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the Badger State. I had a shirt when I was a kid. There's a name for the Badger. Is it Bucky Badger? Something like that. Anyway, I had a shirt with him on it, and I wore it all the time until it fell apart in the laundry. But happy Wisconsin Day. I don't know, all you Green Bay Packer fans.
Suck. Yeah, the fans suck too.
He was supposed to, Jerry.
Not from that.
That's my point, Jerry.
That's not what I gave up.
He said he wouldn't give that up.
Were you even listening yesterday? No, actually, one of my favorite shirts.
Maybe it would be, you know what he should give up? Arguing with guests. How about that one? Kevin Bellencoffey argued with Ron Futrell. Remember nice little Ryan when he was getting 8 hours of sleep before the kid?
Not an argument. Anyway, one of my favorite shirts growing up was I got it in Wisconsin on a summer vacation with my grandpa and his best friend, the Jeej.
Yeah.
It said, my two favorite teams are the Bears and anyone else who beats the Packers.
Yeah, there you go. Right. So Wisconsin, happy Wisconsin Day.
Wisconsin.
I don't know if we're supposed to have cheese today to celebrate that.
Although cheese curds, yes. Thank you for those.
I'll tell you, I was at the Wisconsin State Fair. I'm going to tell you right now, when we did Street Smarts, we shot at a lot of state fairs. Wisconsin State Fair, deep fried Snickers bar, deep fried donuts, which I think they're already fried. They refried them. I don't know how that worked.
You had a deep fried Oreo here yet?
Yes, I had a deep fried Oreo. It was just all ridiculous, and that was before the invention of Lipitor. So anyway, I was back then. Speaking of Wisconsin, the proud Milwaukee Bucks. Now, last night when I looked at the line, they were minus 10.5. It's up to 13.5?
Up to just 13 flat.
Just 13. All right, so Milwaukee is 13 over the Grizz, or as I like to call the Grizzlies, the Lees. Like I call the Ning, the Lightning, the Ning. Call the Grizzlies the Lees. Trying to start a thing with that. Is that going to catch on? No. All right. Happy Cheesehead Days, Green Bay Packers.
Suck. It's also National Gumdrop Day.
It's National Gumdrop Day, and look who's happy about that. The little gingerbread man is very happy about
Gingy.
that. What's that?
That's Gingy.
Is that isn't it
from Shrek?
Oh yeah, he did.
Not
okay, it looks familiar.
Gumdrop buttons.
Oh look, you guys in the cartoon voices, Ann. Isn't it cute?
The Muffin Man.
Did Carlos Alzraki do that voice? We'll have to find out. He might have. Yeah, I did recognize it. I was like, that looks familiar, but.
Sorry, I needed that.
You know what I'm gonna do for your birthday? We're gonna get Carlos back on the show and just have him do voices for a minute. That'll be your birthday present. You'd probably love that. National Gumdrop Day. Okay, here's the thing I don't like about gumdrops. They don't taste like the flavor of the color.
You're expecting.
They're just spice. They're just like annoying spice and they're just all sugar. Stupid.
Keto.
You love gumdrops.
Well, just like right now, that sounds really good to me.
All right, now happening National.
I'm having a stress day. That's anything sugary.
And some gumdrops. Stat. All right, it's also episode 90, 90th show. The countdown starts. Only 9 more till episode 100. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 99. It's something like that. 9 more, 10 more. Well, 9 more.
Yeah.
Why'd you look at me puzzled with the math? Remember when he was
because when you add 9 to 90.
Frank, do you need water before the show? Can I get you anything? Now he's like, I edited your stupid trampoline video. Episode 90, I better see a certain NFL player next to that hashtag. I don't see him. I don't see him next to the hashtag.
He's right above it.
He was ripped off last week for the defensive player of the year.
Maybe if he won it, I would have put him there, but
Myles Garrett, who had 1 sack in the last 7 games.
Yeah, no, I don't think Myles Garrett should have won DPOY.
No.
But
and Kevin Stefanski, coach of the year. I don't know if they saw the Texans play.
Well,
or the Lions play.
Yeah, but Kevin Stefanski had 5 different
I don't give it. You didn't make the playoffs. You're not the coach.
You did make the playoffs.
Yeah, whatever. Barely. True. I would have voted for Ryan's.
D'Amico
Ryans.
Yes.
Or Dan Campbell. I know the Lions had a little heat coming in, but I don't know. All right, famous TJ Watt should have won Player of the Year. It's just going to make him more angry, and he's going to set the sack record.
Yeah.
Right.
But did you see? I don't know if you saw what JJ Watt said.
No.
So I think it was on the McAfee show or whatever. They were asking him like, what does TJ have to do to win it?
Right.
And he's like, it doesn't matter if TJ gets 50 sacks. They're just not going to give it to him.
And also, he's held on every play. So
yeah,
although every rusher is really held on every play almost.
Well, yeah,
I saw a clip of Nick Bosa.
Super Bowl.
Nick Bosa absolutely just being tackled on a. By the way, I just was scrolling past it quickly. The Kansas City Chiefs they didn't have an offensive.
All three of their Super Bowl wins.
All three of their Super Bowl wins, not one holding call.
Single holding call.
How is that possible? You know what it is? God's use the word. Use the S word. Scripted. It's scripted. They pulled the commercials because it's scripted. Keegan-Michael Key even said so. All right, let's take a look at these 90. Oh, how many can I name? Is that Jean-Pierre Paul with the three fingers?
Not his first name. But
John Peter. Giancarlo Peter Paul. Juan Peter Paul.
It is Pierre Paul.
Pierre Paul. I'm close enough.
What's the
George
killer with a hockey mask?
Jason Pierre Paul.
Yes.
Also, the reason I know and recognize him is I remember on the 4th of July, he blew off like
the club hand. Yeah.
He blew off like 3 fingers.
Yeah, that was good. That was supposed to be a hint for you.
Maybe 4. Oh, I see. It's hard for me to see, but I kind of remember him in that number, and I can kind of see his face.
Yep.
All right, above him, that's 2 pictures of him, or is that 2 giants?
Nope. No, there's the giant, and then it's a chief.
Oh, it's a chief.
Yep.
Oh, that's not Jones or
played from 88 to 2000. Only played for AFC West teams: Chiefs, Broncos, Chargers.
Oh my, this might be my first draw on a blank. What's the initials on that guy?
NS. He won back-to-back Super Bowls with the Broncos.
Neil Smith?
Yes.
God. All right. Well, I needed the initials on that. Yeah, he was a beast. Then why is he going? Who should I step
kick
on
in the
or
groin
kick today? Yeah. Speaking of groin injuries, Ndamukong Suh, who you hate unless he's on your team. All of a sudden, if he's on your team, you like him. He's been on about a handful of teams.
5.
A handful is 5. I was cool. Handful of gumdrops would be good right now, and Ooh. Anyway. Ndamukong, where is he now? Is he a free agent or something?
Yeah. He last played with the Eagles.
Yeah.
In their Super Bowl run. But
and then so he didn't even play last year.
Right.
And there was some people saying the Chiefs there was a lot of teams in contention that were maybe going to sign him, but I think the league's better off without him. And then the hockey player, that's Jimmy Kimmel.
No, I really doubt that you're going to get this one.
I have no idea. I very rarely do see a beard and mustached.
His last name is Tuna Dish.
Johnny Casserole. Johnny Sashimi. Johnny Sushi.
TT.
I don't know who that is. Tuna roll.
Thomas
the Tank.
Tata.
It's Tata. Oh, Tartar.
Yeah.
Look, folks, you play along at home with me. Good luck if you had that one. I did not have that one.
Yeah, he got traded to the Knights in their
hockey players
inaugural season.
Okay, well, there you go. That's why I got the Knights
at this point. Yeah,
man, you're killing me on these linemen. I know TJ Watt and I know Julius Peppers is at the hashtag.
Yep.
Hall of Famer.
Yes.
Julius Peppers, where also Ndamukong Suh will go. I don't know about Pierre Paul. Pierre Paul's had a hell of a career, and so did Neil Smith. TJ Watt will go to the Hall of Fame. 90 for is that Clowney or is oh wow.
Yep.
Jadeveon Clowney.
Yeah, when he was originally with the Texans.
Right, the Texans, who had the best tackle in a bowl game when he was in South Carolina.
Yep.
That Michigan guy where he tackled him.
The ball doesn't lie play.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, the play before Michigan had fumbled on the sideline, they said it wasn't a fumble. Or no, 4th down.
Right,
It was a chain link, and they called it first down.
Yeah.
And then the next play, they didn't block him at all.
One of the most famous college football plays of the last 20 years for sure. I can see it in my head right now. It's hysterical.
Yeah,
what is that bull picture? What is that? Is that Willie?
That's Frank.
Yeah, that's not. My mother is watching this show right now, and I guarantee you I'm going to get a phone call at 101 saying you are not getting on a bull. Mom, call Ryan and Ann.
This is Chris's choice for you to ride. That one.
Chris did. Oh God, Chris did text back. Hold on. Oh my God, Chris texted. Chris Andrews. I almost said the P word. Chris and I from the same hometown. We'll find the biggest, meanest bowl alive. Have fun, Frank. This one looks good. Chris, this keeps the lights on here. Come on, right here, this face. I'm not getting on a bowl. Moving on.
They're going to be under a bowl.
How about the guy in the Dickies trying to, the rodeo clown? Hey, ho, hey. I could be up there doing some bits. Hey, ho. Drake in the bathroom. All right. That's for if you've seen my act. Okay. Let's see what people think if I should be on a bowl or not. You allowed? Yes, I can check on YouTube. Cockshore. Yeah, the Cockshore Kid. That might be your nickname, Ryan. Comes from Tommy Green. He has been. I think he's Caden. I think Caden might be a little more pleasant now than Ryan. Maybe we'll switch seats.
Caden hasn't gotten comfortable yet.
Then that's when you can start giving me guff back. All right. What is this? Okay, let's move. Oh,
Friendly banter.
all right. Anyway, there you go. That's 90 collage. Very nice. What are we going to do on 100? What are we going to do? I think famous athletes who have lived to be 100. Come back in 10 shows, folks. That'll be it. Ryan, get to work on
Just
that.
said 9 shows. What?
Is it 9 shows? Yeah, damn it. All right. So anyway, it's time. It's post time, baby. Play the music. There it is again. The weird picture. Kid kissing soccer ball. Do we have any idea of what that is? Is there any way to freeze frame that and find out who that is? Okay. I don't know. Or the 2 men hanging outside the studio all day staring at us. I like it. They're watching the show.
There's 3 of them.
All right, it's time for post punchlines. Yesterday, Ryan, you wore a Cubs shirt. What are you wearing today? Are you back in a sport coat?
Yeah,
Oh,
Aviators.
yeah, you have an Aviators
Yeah,
jacket.
Aviators alternate uniform from their night of Maverick from the Top Gun movie.
Oh, my God.
Maverick. Yeah, they came out with these.
Oh, that's awesome. That wasn't a giveaway. You had to buy that.
Yeah. It's also I got it customized on the back.
That's right. How many jerseys do you have? Over 40?
No.
30, 20?
No, I definitely have more hats than jerseys.
Yeah, you're a hat guy. All right. What's it say on the bag? Is it your last name?
It's my last name.
Oh,
and
that's
number.
cool. And I wanted to let you know my paperwork went through. I'm approved. I will be working at the ballpark when Andy
Nicotero at
Martello
the
needs a break.
ballpark.
I'm going to be doing some stuff at the ballpark. I haven't been to it yet. Can't wait to go.
You're gonna be.
Is Jerry out of the room?
You're gonna be
He is.
very impressed.
Jerry's out of the room. So I am going to be very impressed just from the pictures I've seen floating on your computer. The University of Pitt is going to be there playing in a college tournament the first week of March.
Yep.
I'm going to go over and check it out.
Pitt, Cal, Ohio State.
Pitt, Cal, Ohio State.
and I
That's all.
think Stanford.
Yeah, Stanford. It's going to be great.
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
not Stanford.
I mean, talk about that's 4 good programs right there. I'm going over to watch that. That'll be my first trip to the ballpark where the Aviators play. Can't wait. So anyway, punchlines. Talk about baseball. That's the reason I was doing it. Some guy figured, hey, why not? Let's do a $1 payout, a $1 wager with the possible payout of $831,402. All right, so let's just look at this real quick. Maybe you want to do this at home. I would do that. Let's do it. I'm going to place it. What if that hits? And like 7 months from now, we're like, oh my God, we could have had $831,000.
This very well could go 0-5.
Well, he has Juan Soto. Is that Juan Soto MVP?
No, Juan Soto to lead the league in home runs.
Well, okay, no, he's a left-handed hitter. He's a Yankee now,
Yeah,
and that's
getting the
short porch.
Yep.
Very short porch. That one I don't hate. What is that? Plus 1,700.
Yes, but he played every game last year in San Diego and only had 35 home runs.
Only, but you know.
Yes, and the league leader was Matt Olson with Atlanta.
Yeah.
He had 54.
Well, as they got humidity down there, it's travels. Ball travels in humidity, right?
I don't think that's how it works.
I like the Juan Soto one. All right, next one. He has Ellie De La Cruz, Cincinnati Red shortstop. What does he have him doing?
To lead the league in stolen bases.
Lead the league in stolen bases. It's not. I mean, that's not bad. Plus 750.
Yeah, but he is one of the fastest players in all of baseball.
But we got to remind everyone that O'Neal Cruz is back for the Pirates.
Yes.
Also very fast. Also, those two are going to go at it. They don't play 18 times anymore in division, but a lot. So Reds Pirates. That's going to be the Cruz versus Cruz matchup.
The Cruz missiles. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but the league leader last year was Ronald Acuna.
Acuna's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had 73.
Yeah, he's a beast. And those guys are too big to run that fast. I mean, O'Neal Cruz is 6'7".
Yeah, I mean, if Ellie De La Cruz doesn't strike out as much as he did last year and he finds the bases.
He started off very hot, then the book came out on him, as it always does for rookies. And O'Neal Cruz, who the worst slide in history, next to Gregory Polanco, also of the Pirates.
O'Neal.
Yeah, out all year. So O'Neal Cruz, I can't wait. I can't wait for the Pirates season.
Yeah, no, I hope he has a great year because he's on my fantasy team.
There you go. Well, now we can root in conjunction with that. All right, now he has Pablo Lopez plus 2,500
to lead the league in strikeouts.
Is that the guy on the yeah? Who's he on
the Twins?
Oh yeah. Oh okay, yeah.
He was tied for third last year.
Yeah, that's right. He throws smoke, but no way.
I don't know if anybody's gonna outpace
Garrett Cole,
Spencer Strider.
You got Garrett. That's the majors or the American League?
Majors.
Oh yeah, I know you got Garrett Cole still in the league. Randy Johnson's talking about a comeback.
Yeah, Garrett Cole finally won a Cy Young.
He did. I know. And by the way, wow, what a pitcher he was once he left the Pirates because they just said, why don't you go pitch your version of baseball instead of our stupid version we've hammered into your head. Okay, now I see Bobby Witt Jr., who just signed a massive contract.
Yep, 11
Plus
years,
1,800. What's the
14.
bet on that?
To lead the league in hits,
Eh,
which is possible. I mean,
Yeah.
he was 8th last year with 177.
yeah.
Ronald Acuna led the league in that with 217.
Over 200. Still one of my favorite benchmarks in baseball. Baseball, I know people do slash lines. They do the 3. I still am old school. I like homers. I like RBIs. I like batting average. That's what I learned on a baseball card as a kid.
There were only 3 players last year to have over 200 hits.
Yeah, but that was always something I looked for on the back of a card. If you had 200, those guys like Kevin Seitzer that played for the Royals, he had 200 hits in a season, but there were perennial guys like Willie Wilson because they had that turf. Willie Wilson would hit a ball on the turf, and he was so fat. Their turf was like concrete. He got 200 hits. I would say 114 were probably infield hits, but I'm rooting for Bobby Witt Jr. I like watching that kid play. I remember his dad pitched a no-hitter or a perfect game on the final game of the season for the Angels one year, and I watched the game. Pitched a perfect game in the last game of the year. Anyway, he was good. Then we got Mr. Shohei Ohtani plus 1,000 for, what's that say?
Leading the league in RBIs, which with that lineup could be very possible. And he doesnn't have to pitch all year.
That's what I was going to say. So he doesn't have to worry about it. He's just going to hit.
Yep.
He's just going to DH. He's just going to sit on the bench all day, just thinking about RBIs.
I think I would like him more to lead the league in homers.
Ribeyes. Ball travels well in Dodger Stadium, and he's got the power. I'll tell you what. Here's a bet that should be somewhere. Will he hit one out of Dodger Stadium this year? Now, for the longest time when I was a kid, only Willie Stargell did it twice. Then Piazza did it. Then Mark McGwire. If I'm not mistaken, those are still the only 3 guys to hit one out into the parking lot at Dodger Stadium. But I remember the trivia question when I was a kid, it was always just Willie Stargell, and he did it twice. But I know McGwire did one, but he was all jacked up on something, so I don't know how good that was. And Piazza had more attempts than anybody to get that shot. But I like the guy's bet. Was that the last piece of the?
Yes, that was the last piece.
Now we have to bet that. It's $831,000.
Giancarlo Stanton was the last one.
Oh, and he has what, homers?
Yes. Well, no. To hit one out of Dodger Stadium.
Oh, Giancarlo Stanton did it. Okay, yeah. Was he Mike Stanton back then? He might have been Mike Stanton back then.
No, it looks like he was still, or he.
Well, and for him, that was very exciting.
Giancarlo.
Oh, was it? Okay. That was very exciting for him because he played at Notre Dame High School right there in Sherman Oaks. He's an LA guy. So to do it in front of probably, I'm imagining, a lot of family and friends.
Yeah, Stargell did it twice.
That's what I said. Yeah, I said that.
Stargell twice.
Caden probably heard me say it. Why weren't you
Stanton.
paying attention? Jesus.
Because I was looking up the last people that did it.
And I'm going to get her gumdrops. She heard me say it twice. Yeah, he did it twice. He was the only guy to do it, and he did it twice. When I was a kid, it was one of my favorite questions. All right, moving on. Next post with punchlines. AJ McCarron.
Feet.
What's that?
The first one was 506 feet.
Again, that was archaic measurements. We don't really know. They didn't have all the Amazon enhanced stats. But it went out of a stadium, so it's good to say. Safe to say it was probably 500 feet. All right, AJ McCarron. He opted out. What did he wanted out? Is that what he did?
Asked to be released from the Bengals.
Who wouldn't want to get out of the NFL in Cincinnati to go play for the Battlehawks? That's maybe my favorite UFL football team name.
Out of Cincinnati to St. Louis.
Yeah, well, there's not much going on in either city, in my opinion.
I agree.
St. Louis has the worst humidity I've ever been. Anyway, A.J. McCarron, he's probably going to play more games than Joe Burrow in that league because Joe Burrow, Mr. Glass, who knows? But A.J. McCarron, and also he had that, he came to fame in Alabama, and he had his girlfriend at the time. I don't know if he's still with her.
Right.
Did he marry her?
I would.
She became a giant star.
Yeah.
She was very hot. He played 2 games last brief. Colts. He went 3 for 4 in the win over the Browns. Oh, the Browns, the defensive player of the year, couldn't even stop him. Myles Garrett, should have you been the defensive player of the year, Jeff?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, stop.
We've been over this already.
So Josh Yohe's not on the show today. Schedule conflict, and Jeff Parles can't make it in. That's terrible.
I'll go have lunch. That's okay.
Myles Garrett. Speaking of the UFL, they have 8 teams.
8 teams.
And the 8 teams are, we're going to go ahead and show you guys. We want you to get familiar with them because we're going to start talking about spring football. There they are. Why don't you run them down for me, Ryan? Who do we got up in the upper left?
Spread into 2 different conferences. So the XFL conference is the Arlington Renegades.
Renegades, you got it, man. Steelers song. There's my. I didn't say the P word. Jerry's not in here anyway. I just said Steelers. All right, I like the Renegades. Yeah, who else?
DC Defenders.
Stupid.
The San Antonio Brahmas.
They're always good. Brahmas are. Oh, that's a bull. Jeff, should I ride a bull?
I think it's a chicken.
Yes. For content's sake, 100%
Exactly.
yes.
Exactly.
For your own safety, absolutely not.
Chris
but for
Andrew,
content's sake, 100%. Yes, I think Ryan and I are on the same wavelength.
By the way, Jeff Pearls is here, ladies and gentlemen. He's here early. We'll just bring him in.
Yeah.
He's here. He's doing some work for Sports by the Book today. Who else? Brahmas and who's the Battlehawks?
Yeah, Battlehawks.
That is the best name ever. I don't even know what a Battlehawk is. Is it a hawk?
It's a hawk that battles.
There you go. I love the name the Battlehawks. Love them, right? What's that? What was that move?
Battle.
That was you battling? That's my team, AJ McCarron. Now, so they've separated them because the two leagues merged into one. So that's the USFL.
No, that's the XFL.
That was the XFL.
Yep.
Here are the USFL. Okay, now you got it's the Birmingham Stallions, right?
Yes.
They're the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, they won the 2 years that the XFL or the USFL.
And then another good name, is it Houston Roughnecks?
Yes.
Houston Roughnecks is a good name because I'm kind of a roughneck. You know, I used to ride roughneck bike, going down my Vespa, pop wheelies, leather jacket. Showboats, Memphis Showboats. It's a good name.
Yeah, they were the Tampa Bay team. Can't remember what that.
All right, and then last but not least, what
Memphis.
Panthers? Who's that?
Michigan.
Okay, Panthers. You couldn't come up with them. That's what bothered me about this list. So they're aware that there is a Panthers in the NFL.
Oh, well, but that goes back to the old USFL.
I know, but change your name, man. The expansion happens. It's a legacy.
It's a legacy name. It's classy. Now, I don't know if it's classy, but it's
the
classy.
only team that's classy in the.
I mean, look, classy is the wrong word, but more bulls.
No, this is the okay. Let's explain.
Let
me explain what happened to Jeff Pearl. So we had Steve Stallworth, the amazing Steve Stallworth.
The best.
Came over. He bops in. He told me, look, he pushed back a lunch he had to come in promote this week, the horse cutting. But then the big event, Jeff, as you can see this flyer here, is Coach Barry Odom from UNLV is getting on a bull.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, he's going to do a meet and greet. You can meet him, and then he's got this guy Tough. This guy Tough, who's a famous
Tough
one of the most.
Heaterman. Yeah.
What's his last name again? I apologize.
Heaterman.
Yeah.
Heaterman.
Yeah. I just call him Tough because that's the greatest name. Tough. T-U-F. Tough Parles. See, Tough Parles, Tough Nicotero. It sticks. Anyway, so Barry Odom has been training. He's going to get tutored by Tough, and he's going to ride a bull. And then Ryan had I said, hey, we'd like to cover that. Can we come down and shoot content and put it on the site? And Ryan goes, well, we got to get Frank on a bull.
Well, actually, Steve offered it for Frank's birthday because he decided.
Oh, that's right. It was my birthday. Yeah, that's right.
That's your birthday present? You get gored by a bull?
Hold on, Jeff. Let me check my contract here at South Point. No bull riding, no paragliding.
So I think Ryan and I are on the same wavelength.
You're talking with smirks, both of you.
This is, for your own safety, it should be an absolute no chance.
Exactly. Thank you, Jeff. Moving on.
But for the sake of the show and the studio,
he needs to do it.
And the amount of publicity this would get, Frank Nicotero of Street Smarts fame riding a bull on our airwaves.
I'm not riding a bull.
You
should have to train for a lap. I have stuff going on downstairs.
All right, so this is what
I don't want to get into that.
So this is what we're going to do then.
Yeah, my mom is screaming from.
So instead of putting him on a bull, then Ryan, we got to get him on a horse then.
Okay, I could get on a horse.
We got to get him on a horse.
They're like,
if he refuses to go on a bull,
ponies,
we got to get him on a horse.
Shetland pony.
No. Really, we should have put you on a Clydesdale that made the bet back here last week.
I got a Budweiser.
By the way, the Clydesdale that had the Chiefs now has bragging rights in the paddock
in the
there.
stable.
Yeah.
That's right. Did he cash the ticket in?
I hope so.
We never saw if he. Oh, that could be like a heist movie. Get the ticket that the horse had. Write it up. Caden, write that movie. I'm not getting on a bull. I would sit on a bull for a picture. Or Ryan, you're a whiz with the AI. Frank on a bull. AI that. Go to Parva or whatever that site is used. Kada, what is it?
It was.
Whatever one you use. Well, I'm not getting on a bull. My mom, write me a note. Back to the USFL. We're done with that, thank God.
Your mom's going to write that you should write.
My mom will write me an excuse. She will write me a note. Frank is excused from any bull.
Please write that he will ride the bull. Ride the bull.
And Chris Andrews is the one who sent that picture. When I said, Chris, please tell them I can't be. He goes, here's the one you picked out for me. And then as you see, he's trampling.
That bull looks menacing.
He's sweating already. He's all lathered up.
Oh, my. It just looks terrifying.
Look at his eyes.
I mean, yeah, like Anson, look at the eyes.
He's side-eyeing.
Staring down the guy on the thing like, I'm going to trample you.
I offer Jeff to be a rodeo clown. That seems to make more sense. Then, if I have heavy makeup on, I hire a double. Caden goes out there. He doubles as me. I give him $50, and there you go. We got content.
I feel like that's an OSHA violation.
The health department will be out here. All right, moving on. We have a couple more posts here. We bring Jeff Parles in. Tiger Woods is golfing right now. Do we know how Tiger's doing? I get alerts for Tiger. He's playing golf. That's what it said. He's playing golf right now.
He's 1 under.
I think he was even after 2 holes. He's 1 under after.
One under after 11.
He's after 11. He's on the back 9. Tiger Woods is back, but you probably wondered to yourself, Tiger Woods, one of the most famous athletes in the world, how's he like his In-N-Out burger? Well, there was an In-N-Out truck. There he is. Double, no spread. I thought it was extra pickles.
No pickles.
No pickles. He doesn't like pickles. He doesn't like to be in a pickle.
The no spread's an interesting choice.
The spreads, that might be a health thing because maybe he's like, oh, that's a little fat. I'm surprised he didn't get it wrapped in the lettuce, the animal style. He went with the carbs in the bun. But
protein style.
Protein style, sorry.
Animal style is way different.
I can't do onions. I got to get in and out.
You're not an onion guy?
I don't like onions at all. I don't like onions. I don't like giant bowls with me on their backs.
Okay. All right. Well,
if you gave me a plate of onions and sat me on a bowl, that would be the worst thing in my life. And had soggy mushrooms. I'm not doing it.
You know. Actually, forget putting them on a bowl. Let's just get him a plate of Rocky Mountain oysters.
I've had one of those. They're great. They're clams, right? Anyway, they're bull testicles. I know. All right. Yeah, I had one in Denver. Wow, they're so fresh there because they're called Rocky Mountain oysters.
4x4, no tomatoes, grilled onions.
You do a 4x4? To be young again.
Really?
That's 4x4, ladies and gentlemen, and if you're not aware either. Again.
That's very, very tall burger.
Patties. How do you even do? You got to get your mouth open like the guy with all the cigarettes from Guinness World.
Yeah,
you eat the 4x4?
Squeeze it down. Yeah.
I kind of want to see Ryan eat a 4x4 on air.
Yeah, we might have to do a field trip, in all honesty.
Oh, there's some content.
That's a good field
petty
trip.
Cash, and give me petty cash. Give me $30. We'll bring you back gumdrops.
Very easy. Very easy.
Double.
Fries animal style, chocolate shake. Dunzo.
No.
Good
vanilla
to go.
Shake.
You cannot.
Vanilla shake, drink half of it, root beer.
That's not a bad option either.
Root beer float.
You cannot.
Not a bad option either.
You cannot. You need a Coke. You need. Or
no, well,
Pepsi.
I get the drink too. I get the drink too, but I'll drink the.
You need a beverage.
I'm a fan of the pink lemonade. Personally.
That is good. There, it is good. It is good. All right.
Yeah.
Next up, Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson, one of my heroes growing up, 2-sport athlete. Bo Jackson. Here's how intense Bo Jackson can be at games. If someone comes up and asks him for a selfie, this is what he does. Guy comes up, can I get a selfie? No. Watch a game. Watch a damn game. Get away from me. I love it. He's there to root for his Auburn, his alma mater. And someone online was, Charles Barkley would take pictures. Yeah, well, he's not Bo Jackson. Bo knows how to say no. Bo, no. Watch a game, kid. Okay, bro, can I get a post? Stoner, dude. Go back to your seat. Get away from Bo Jackson. He's a national treasure.
Yeah, playing a team ranked higher than them, too.
What's that?
They were playing South Carolina. It's a team ranked higher than them. They absolutely beat them up.
The Gamecocks.
What do you do?
Can we talk about, well, no, we'll wait for Jeff. Hold on, I want to write it down. Detroit Mercy. We have to talk about that.
Detroit Mercy?
Yeah, they won yesterday. Did you see they got? We'll show you the clip in a second.
Oh, I saw
the guy stormed the court. All right, anyway.
The one fella?
Yeah, we got two things. First of all, it's Steph Curry. Now, you know about Steph Curry of the Warriors. He's the greatest shooter of all time, right? He likes to do wild shots before he goes in, right? After warm-ups, takes these wild shots. Was this in Golden State?
Yes.
It was. That's where he does this. Okay, that's right, because the fans... Okay, this is him from beyond half court. He is in the tunnel, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone's getting their phones ready because they know what he's about to do. He throws it in.
More than full court.
I was going to say, a full court is 90 feet or 100 feet, whatever it is. He's 25 feet past that.
Yeah, so whole NBA basketball regulation court, 94 feet.
94. I was between 90 and
94 right. feet. That's got to be at least an extra 30.
20 or 30, yeah.
Yeah, it's about 125 feet.
Did you see that? It's amazing.
It's pretty sick.
And he does.
Bank was open, too.
The bank was open.
The banks were open, and it was on a holiday yesterday. Maybe they were closed.
They're open. They're open.
I know it's Valentine's Day. It was a holiday.
They won't be open on Monday though,
because it's, of course, everyone knows
it's President's Day.
President's Day. Well, I knew that because we celebrated Abraham Lincoln's birthday, 300th birthday. No,
I'm always here to help. Fred.
Thank you. Well, I forgot. I lose track. I get so zoomed. You know what it is? Ann's left that damn picture of the bull up there, and I'm scared. That's why I can't think about President's Day. One more thing there. We got. Is this the storm in the court? Storm in the court. Here it is, Jeff. So Detroit Mercy was minus 5.5, and they were 0-26. So right there, we should have jumped on them, right? So they win by 15. They cover. And if you look at the bottom right above the 81, there's my man storming the court. One guy. Favorite sports teams in basketball are Detroit Mercy and the Detroit Pistons, who are now a collective, 6-70? It's tough to be a basketball fan in Detroit, but that guy, man, he stormed the court. He stormed the damn court. Jeff Parles is here, ladies and gentlemen. He has been. He's here. I was going to ask Josh Yohe this question about Jaromir Jagr. I'm going to ask you the questions I was going to ask him.
Okay.
Jaromir Jagr's 52nd birthday today.
Surprised he's that young.
I know, right? 52nd. He's getting his jersey retired in a couple weeks in Pittsburgh.
Why is that taking so long?
There's $5.
I gave up saying the P word for Lent, and every time I have to put $5 in a jar.
That doesn't seem fair. That was actually like one of the times where you actually needed to say it.
I did need to say it, Jer.
You volunteered it. That was your rule.
Yeah,
You know
you
what,
didn't
Jeff?
even. If you qualified
See,
it, you
it's
could
your
have
fault. If
qualified
you just
it.
qualified it, hey, I'm about to say it.
Small.
And by the way,
Or
if
you
I-
should have said the new igloo, and people would have known
Thank
you were going to talk about
If I
Phil.
don't pause and look over at Jerry, I get away with it, I bet. I bet no one was. I said, if I don't pause and look over, I probably get away with it.
All right, so $5 in the jar.
Well, but by the way, Jeff, so I said, something fun. Let's everyone
It's a
do it.
shame it wasn't 500. We'd really
No.
we'd have a big pizza party off of
Here's
that,
get
right?
there.
Here's what the
We
deal
have
is.
40 days to get there.
Yeah.
I said, this is what I said. Everyone has to give up something for Lent. That's fun that we do on the show. And very tough for Ann. And you gave up. She gave up
Smoking.
smoking. So it's she doesn't smoke.
She doesn't
So this is BS. And I thought maybe everyone could give something up. Kane, you weren't even here, right? Because Kane would have played along with me. He would have given up something. You would have given up your hip hopping. You're tweeting.
I gave up something with you.
What did you give up?
Talking about the Bears quarterback situation.
Okay, that's true. He did. He's not allowed to talk about Justin
Hold on.
Fields. nor
I
Caleb
have
Williams.
to ask him a question.
Yes.
Though. Easter's early this year, isn't it?
It's at the end of March.
End
It's
of March.
early this year.
40
so
days, like March
we will
24th.
still have a month.
I have 25 days to talk about it pre-draft.
So we will still have a
Yes.
month
Right,
to talk
yeah.
about it after Easter.
He has
Okay.
some time.
All right, that's not that bad.
Yeah. The draft's early April, isn't it? Or
No,
is it
it's
mid-
late
No.
April.
Okay,
It-
then
And you
have a
know where
month.
it is
the
this
day
year?
after my birthday.
I do. It's in not Vegas,
Correct.
Seattle,
Detroit.
Detroit. Oh, it's in Detroit.
So they don't have fun with basketball, but they
They
get
have fun
to
with
have a
football.
little fun
Wow,
with football.
are they setting it up for the line? Oh, you know what it is? Scripted.
Yeah, the Chiefs won the Super Bowl when they hosted the draft.
Oh my God.
Raiders had a great season. They hosted the draft.
The Steelers have put in to host the draft in 27 or 28. So by then I'll be able to say that city name. Anyway, my thing was, will Jagr sport a mullet for his jersey retirement like he did in the 90s? Probably not.
Can he grow?
Oh,
a
no
Might
mullet?
not
chance.
be able to go. I know.
No chance.
I know. It would be fun though.
Maybe we'll have one of those $5,000 chips from Fremont Street.
They have it because of him. There's a $5,000 chip because he plays what again?
I'm pretty sure it's Pygao, right? That's what I said.
Jagr apparently
Yeah,
loves to
yeah.
be in Vegas and he
Yeah.
loves Pygao. That they created a $5,000 chip.
It was either Pygao or Baccarat. I don't
One of the
remember which.
two.
I don't remember which.
Which one
game.
does James Bond play with the tiles? That's Baccarat, right?
Oh, that is Marjan.
That's Marjan. Yeah. All right, Jeff. So we wanted to talk about Caitlin Clark tonight. Caitlin Clark will break the record.
Yeah, I would.
She
say
needs
so.
8 points. She could probably do it within 5 minutes. So we have the odds. There are lines around town that you can get on how she'll break it. And I brought this up to Ryan. He goes, "Oh no, it's something you can bet on." So go ahead, Reed. For a free throw, it's plus 400
Yep.
if she breaks the record.
4-1 for a free throw, plus 160 for just a
two-pointer.
2-point basket.
I want the 3-point shot.
And
One from barely inside a half court.
And
That's-
it's what? What's the line?
minus 110.
Minus
the
That's
point.
it. Wait a second. Hold
I
on.
know,
Hold
I
on.
know.
Hold on. The 3-pointers. You're laying a price on that?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't bet that.
Can you
then.
believe that?
Yeah, I can't bet that.
Yeah.
That's horrendous. Who has that?
Stations.
Come on. Come on. Get on the horn with your dad and tell him to make it plus 150, Ryan.
I know it's not plus money. That's what's because maybe she's already said, "Hey, look, I'm going to take threes all night till I get it."
They
You
listen
know,
to
they
the
know their
algorithm
audience.
now, so
Yeah,
there's
they
no
do.
point.
I mean, because that's what my thought was, that Caitlin Clark is going to make one from just inside the Hawkeye logo.
Right. Oh, that crowd's going to be electric. And by the way,
Paul,
the game,
did you see what the tickets are?
I saw the lowest price was like $200,
Yeah,
$217.
you mostly the median. I
Yeah.
know Chris loves
The
that.
median, Chris loves
was
medians.
was $597.
And that's a lot of Iowa money right there. And people are traveling from all over the country, right? Who are they playing again tonight?
Michigan.
Michigan. Oh, my
Michigan's reasonable.
God. Yeah, it's Michigan's Michigan. So Big Ten rivalry game. So I was offering that I would jump in. I would do a polar plunge.
Oh,
if she does it on a free throw.
You said 3-pointer.
I'm changing my bet now that I might have to get on a bull.
Favorite? Yeah.
Hold on a second. If she breaks it on a free throw, that's well worth it. Honestly, we should just give you the 2-point shot and we take the other ones, which would make us big favorites.
There has to be some jeopardy for you guys. I can't be the clown that does stupid stuff on the show.
I'll give you $1 American dollar.
$1. That's at least that's something.
What?
Well, give me a bet on the Caitlin Clark thing to get me to jump in the pool. Does she do it within the first 5 minutes? Maybe we do something like that. A timeline. We set a time limit on it.
I think she does it between 5
quarter?
minutes and
5 and 10,
5 and 0.
8.
5 and it's 10-minute quarters in women's college
that's
basketball.
true.
5 in the end.
So
Yeah, 5 and
I
8.
think she'll break it in the last 5 minutes of the first quarter. That would be when I think it happens.
I really don't want to jump in the pool. This was a bad idea.
You know what? You don't have to make them jump in the pool. We'll save it for the bowl.
Like you're letting me off on something there. We'll post about this.
Or, we'll just take you to Gillies on the strip and you can ride that bull.
I'll do a mechanical bull. No, you go to Old Red. Oh, I don't think they have a. Is Gillies still around? Gillies is still around.
Yeah, of course Gillies
It's
is
in the
still around.
Treasure
Island.
Yeah, I walked by it on New Year's Eve, actually. Tomorrow on the show, we're not done with Jeff. Tomorrow's Friday. Who's here tomorrow? Some show. We'll do a show tomorrow.
You.
I'm just trying to get off the bull talk.
Can I just?
Yeah, we got some time.
I'll help you off
Please.
with the bull talk here. Shout out to our guys who are back this morning. You see his face on there right now.
Yeah, we're going to definitely talk about it.
Our guy Brendan gone. Jeff Motley back on racing is back home where it belongs here at the South Point.
Absolutely.
We are thrilled that they're back. Daytona's on Sunday. I will inevitably place my $15 bet on someone that will finish in the bottom 10.
Joey Logano!
Inevitably, I will lose my Daytona bet, as I do in a yearly tradition. So
It's just a donation.
There's 2 yearly donations that I make every single year, Frank. One is on the Daytona 500 because I know nothing about NASCAR. I leave it to the experts, Brendan and Jeff Motley on Gone Racing.
Which is every Thursday here on South Point Studio. You can find it right here on the YouTube page. They did a show today.
10 a.m.
From Daytona, 10 a.m. every Thursday. Gone Racing.
Every Thursday right here. It's the best NASCAR handicapping show there is, period.
Love it.
So we're thrilled that
that's our fourth program.
Yeah.
On South Point Studio. We're building the empire.
Thrilled that it's back home
Jeff
here at the South Point.
started it. I came in second. Raul's killing it. Brendan.
So the other donation,
the other donation besides the Daytona
is always on the Kentucky Derby. And now I have to remember which year it was. What was the year that and Chris, if Chris is watching, what was the year that the favorite got DQ'd in the recent memory? Was it 21 or 22?
I vaguely remember that, and I can almost if Ralph was here, of course.
Yeah, it was Medina. It wasn't Medina Spirit because he won the race that year.
I can see it in my head
now. And now I'm blanking on the year. This is so bad.
I was at a track watching it too. I was at Santa Anita watching it. I think
was it 2019?
Might have been 2019. It was one of these recent years where the favorite got DQ'd. I had the favorite. I'm like, well, I'm never winning a Kentucky Derby bet again. It might have been 2019.
I bet I've told the story in the air, and Vinny located which one.
Oh, it was 2019 because 2019 was Country House, and Country House was like 120 to 1 or 100 to 1, something ridiculous like that. And I had Maximum Security, who won the race. Then on the inquiry, got DQ'd, and I'm like, I'm never going to win a race. And it was a big deal because Country House closed 30 to 1, but he was as high as at like 90, 100 to 1 in some shops that made it like a futures book.
Excuse me.
But I'm never winning I've killed Frank with
Sorry, I swallowed wrong.
But again, the Derby Daytona, very good. Are always the ones where it's a donation to me wherever I happen to make the bet. You okay over there?
No, it's just sometimes we're children on this show. I looked at Rise. I made you laugh to look.
Yeah.
Gave him the eyes.
The side eye.
So anyway, what do you have coming up today on Sports by the Book, which is today in a couple hours?
With you.
I will be here. I'm coming back to be on the shoe.
Thank goodness, because you and I, my friend, will have a half hour of glory at the end of the show.
I love it.
It'll be unbelievable. To end the show today. Matt Cox will join us from 3-Man Weave. And I will, I haven't decided the route I'm going to take, but I will be opening the show because Alex, of course, her off days are now Thursday and Friday.
Right.
I will be opening the show in a different fashion than usual today.
Oh.
I don't know what direction. I
Do you want to open it like I opened the show? Show Jeff the video. Can we show Jeff the video of me opening the show? Here was me last night at the Luxor at the new bar Play, where I put on a Velcro suit and tried to do a nice show open for punchlines and land on the target, and it didn't go so well, Jeff. So here's me. All right, I'm all cocky, and okay, not bad, but not near the bullseye. Take two. Thank you, Ryan, for editing this. Is this the injury?
Yeah, this is where it gets.
This is the injury that I shouldn't be on a bull right here, Jeff. So I go up, I'm getting it, the third, and I come down, and the suit pinched me. And I'm on the IL for 15 days with the groin injury. And then I nailed it. Is this the backwards one?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I nail it, Jeff. Jeff, we can get you in one of these suits, You could open your show.
Where is this?
This is a new place called Play.
Oh, is that the giant
like
interactive?
Yeah. It's no video. It's all like games that are tactile that you touch. Is that the right word? It's all kind of old school games, but it was fun. It was about that one. The reason I couldn't get any height on that last one was I'd already injured myself on take two. So.
You are a very athletic guy. You know that?
I think you saw me throw a football at the Fan Fest and go 3 for 3. Did you not?
You were pretty good on that. I will tell you, though, remember.
Did you see him slip?
You can never.
What'd you say?
Did you see him slip?
I did slip because I had old shoes. And if you notice, I went out and bought new sneaks because I was embarrassed that I slipped.
It is frowned upon that we put our feet on the desk here. It is frowned upon. But
you think I can lift it and hold it above the desk?
That was pretty impressive. You did it. Congratulations. But no, again, your athletic peak was your managerial career.
It's true.
So it's hard to beat that.
I don't like to remind people that I was player manager and my pony league team and won the title.
By the way, are we speaking of the pony league here real quick? We need to have a South Point studio softball team, don't we?
I can't believe you said that. I actually wrote that down at home somewhere on my notepad of things to do. Fire Ryan.
Okay.
I have promote Caden. Get in gumdrops. And give Jerry earmuffs for entire episodes so I don't say the P word. We should have a softball team.
Well, if you guys are both going over to the ballpark.
That's what I heard.
Yes, Gary Arlitz has a softball
And he
team.
needs players a lot, I hear.
Yes.
It's softball, not hardball. Matt never plays in. He has a hardball league.
Oh, it's a legitimate hardball
they
league?
play hardball. I'll play hardball.
Oh, that's dangerous game. I know well. So Matt Neverett is a legitimate baseball player.
Yeah, he played college ball.
Like legitimately played
college,
high
school ball.
So
he's legit.
Hardball team.
I would do it. Last time I played.
Brian, I don't know if I have my invitation yet to the ballpark. So, we'll see.
Oh, last time I played hardball, I was working at Yahoo, and the guy had me out, and I get there. I went out and bought some baseball pants, and I was ready to go. He goes, "Hey, when's the last time you faced live pitching?" I go, 27 years ago. He's like, "What?" He goes, "You go to a cage?" I'm like, "I'm ready, coach. Put me in." I went 1 for 2 with a walk.
In hardball?
Yeah, in hardball. I mean, it wasn't like super hard. I mean, it was like, whatever.
Yeah, they're throwing 70 miles an hour.
I don't know if they got 70, but here was me on the last at bat. All right, I was already cocky. I had a hit, and a guy throws me a curveball, and I go, It was kind of embarrassing.
And the curveball ended my baseball
the curveballs ended many a career.
Yeah.
Trouble with the curve. They even made a Clint Eastwood movie about it. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you watching. Tommy, you're not giving up this show for Lent. We need you. He's like, I gave up this show for Lent. We'll talk more about the Jeff Mile coming up. The Green Mile.
Line?
Oh, no. We'll have to hold off on that at least for 2 weeks.
All right. We're holding off because it's not till March 1st. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the show. Josh Yohe, if you tuned in to see Josh talk about some hockey, he had a scheduling conflict. We'll get Josh back. He's been on the show many times. Ryan, tonight, another bet we have to make. Penguins, that's what we wanted Jeff here for. Penguins, Blackhawks. It's minus 225. Alex was pretty close to the line, and she said 5.5 would be the over. I think it's only 225. We want to make a bet. Last time we made a bet was when the Penguins were in town against the Knights, and I lost that.
Oh, that's coming up, isn't
tonight,
it?
Well, tonight is the Blackhawks Pens.
No. Him dressing in Dalmatians
that's
coming up soon.
You got a couple weeks yet for that. Couple weeks, March 1st.
Well, here's the problem. Ryan's such a big underdog in this game.
That's my point.
Where we have to even this out here.
I'll give him a goal and a half. Yeah, I got to give him a goal and a half. Penguins coming off a back-to-back in Florida.
I would take the goal and a half if I were you,
See,
Ryan.
I asked for 2.5.
No, I'm not giving him 2.
No, he can't take 2. That's
Thank
ridiculous.
you, Jeff. Goal and a half,
that.
and then the pennants will be what?
Ooh.
What? By the way, Chris Andrews texted in, Frank doesn't have to ride a bull.
Oh.
He didn't text that in. He wrote maximum security. I had.
Yeah, no.
He had maximum security.
So we have to figure this out for your punishment.
We're just accepting the fact that I'm going to lose. This is why I need 2.5 goals.
No. I just happen to be looking at you because yours I think is easy. You just dress as a penguin.
Yeah.
For you, I don't know what we have you do because I don't want to get our
polar plunge like a penguin.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. There you go.
Done.
He dresses as a penguin. You have to
the Caitlin Clark
forget the Caitlin Clark thing. I agree.
If the Penguins don't win by more than 1.5 goals, I polar plunge. If they do, you come over and polar plunge.
Okay.
You don't know.
I don't know. I think the Penguin's a worse punishment than the polar plunge.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be involving the penguin.
You have to dress as a penguin. Yes. He will be dressed as a penguin, or I will come in having once again injured my nether regions.
In all honesty,
2 shows in a row.
In all honesty, he should just dress up as Ron Say.
The penguin. My favorite pirate, or my favorite Dodger when I was a kid. I didn't say it. All right. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was a really fun show. Thank you. What a fun show. Thank you to the live commenters. We're at like 1,200 followers now. We're up way over 1,200.
See, Tommy's on my side. 2 even. That way we can push.
What's that again?
2 even. 2 goals even.
Stay on the 1.5. Have faith in your team.
Dress up as a penguin.
With no Connor Bedard, who actually may make a surprise appearance tonight.
I thought he was back.
What is he, Willis Reed? He's going to make a surprise.
Well,
all right,
anyway, he didn't make morning skate.
Well, we'll find out. Anyway, something's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not getting on a bull. I know that, Mom. Don't worry. We'll get some gumdrops. Caden and Jerry, thank you for all your great social media work. That's it for the show. What was the last thing? Oh, yeah. And my apologies to Chris Andrews, Emerson, Lake, and Palm. How did I say yes? Damn it, Chris. I don't make music mistakes. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back tomorrow for Friday to close out the week. Punchlines, lines, live in Nevada, every show.